Stop being a bitch.
Yes. Oh, Achilles. What are you doing? It's Boggs time. That's what it is, bro.
Oh, that's right, baby.
It's Boggs Day, baby. We're bringing it back. Bringing it back for the Boggs, everybody.
Yeah,
welcome.
Well, this is every bit as professional as I remember it.
Yeah, dude. Look, I got an NWO. We got a wrestler. We got Boggs. We're good today, bro.
Hey, I'm promoting one of ours.
Oh,
yeah. Nice. I like it.
We didn't sell a lot of those during the first round of the playoffs, but that's okay.
Yo, we made a Heat in 3 shirt, and that didn't go out too well either. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they were almost eliminated in 3. That's pretty much
that was legal.
Exactly.
It should have been a Heat 3-2-1 Cancun shirt. Actually,
For real.
We didn't specify what Heat in 3 meant, right?
Yeah,
so,
you know.
That's exactly right. That's right.
It still works. So welcome everybody to Evening Juice with Lemon City Live, episode 42. As you can see, we're joined by Ethan Skolnick of 5 Reasons.
Yeah.
Ethan, how's it going, bro?
It's good. This room makes me look like I have a halo over my head, but it also makes me look like I have hair, so that's good. So it's
solid,
good.
bro.
It's good.
Solid.
This is the first time we've done this since Crosstalk? And
Yes, it's Crosstalk.
At a radio station we shall not name.
But this actually might be the first time we do this because you seldom showed up to Crosstalk.
Yeah, dude,
After month 2, where I realized I wasn't getting paid, Gus.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I started to slide in there at 9:57. That's how that works.
I just like what are we going to talk to Ethan about? Oh, okay. Let's see if he gets here. All right. Then you're just coming in all out of breath. But you made it, though. And we appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, too, man.
Absolutely.
You had to deal with Zane Hardwell a couple of times. But
yeah. There were a few. I got yelled at for having to run up the stairs at the last second. I don't move as fast as I used to.
Oh, man.
That's
everybody,
what's up, man.
We also brought back the Friday night happy hour. I got my drink here. Edwin's got his vodka. Ethan has his daughter, so he's dry.
Yeah, that's a little bit different. This is the first time in 27 days I have not drank. So actually, that's.
Oh wow!
You caught me on that day. Well, we have a
Damn, bro.
We have a new
Hot girl
sponsor.
summer, huh?
Well, we haven't. Well, I'm not gonna go any deeper.
That's what she said.
But we there you go. But we actually have a new sponsor. It's appropriate, which I should feed to you guys, which is the Booze Bandages. I don't know if you saw our guy J-Rod, who we do 5 Reasons to Bet with. He brought in Booze Bandage, and it's like this. It's really cool. You can get 20% off. I'm always promoting. If you punch in 5RSN, I can't remember all our codes, but basically you just put it on your arm. And it's got like some vitamin A, one of those vitamins.
Oh, is that a hangover cure kind of thing?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that's nice.
You put it on and you don't get a hangover. That's how that works.
Ooh,
that sounds like someone got a shipment of nicotine patches and then couldn't sell them, so he's like, one time I put one on, I didn't have a hangover.
All right. But you know why this is good, Achilles? Now I know it's good. This guy is based in the Keys.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm not saying it doesn't work.
If you're gonna get a hangover cure, get it from somebody who's on Duval Street. That's how that works. Because he knows. He knows. Just hanging out with Hemingway.
Oh man, I don't know. It's been a while since I would have to use one of those, man. I don't know. I just do the Friday show, have a few drinks, and I'm good for like a while. So
you already sold the case. Apparently, some of my family gets down, but it's.
Yep. But hey, again, big thanks, Ethan, for hanging out with us tonight,
sure.
And thank you to 5 Reasons, our streaming partner here, for allowing us to share the airwaves here, man, and continue to bring good local content to the masses out here. But yo, you're the basketball guy. Obviously, we want to talk basketball, but we started something last week with Ricky, or on Tuesday with Ricky, and I'm gonna keep it going with you. We got to ask you 3 questions. Just to get a feel for what you are, who you are, your personality, for those that don't know you. I mean, we know, but I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, there you go.
No context. Just what the first answer.
A lot of people assume a lot of things, so let's see what we can do here.
Let's see here.
No explanations either. You just gotta
no explanations.
Pick your choice and we move on.
And these are easy. Don't worry. These are softballs here, right? Biggie or Tupac?
Tupac.
Okay. Oh, Xbox, PlayStation, or Nintendo?
PlayStation.
Okay. And Don Shula or Pat Riley?
I mean, come on.
I gotta just answer the question, you know.
Riles has hugged me. I got to go with Riles. Although I will say, he's also trashed me, but he's hugged me. He's trashed me. I mean, it goes back 25 years. I will say though, I have some Shula stories. May he rest in peace. Jason Cole and I, when he was at the Herald with me, we had to do a big profile of Shula. It was after, because I actually didn't start covering the Dolphins until 96. So I actually started 97. So I was Jimmy's second year. I never really covered Don, but we did a big piece on Don, Jason and I did. And so we went to Shula's Steak too. And the only thing that Shula cared about was the photographer kept shooting his bad side. And he's like, and Shula the whole time was like, why? Come on. What are you doing? You know that the left side is better than the right side for me, and he just got so he was pissed the whole time. I mean, that's not the worst photo shoot I've ever done. Warren Sapp was. He literally walked out in the middle of it because he thought I looked at him funny. But other than, I'm a Riley guy. We've had our battles, but I've also gotten to know him a little bit, and I think he's a little different than people think he is. I mean, I went from covering him as a coach. I covered him as a coach to executive, and it's funny. He used to hate dealing with us, except when he was manipulating us, which he did very well. But now it's like he does these pressers like twice a year, and he loves it. It's like he doesn't want to leave. And now he's referring to all of us by name. I'm always Ethan. I'm like I don't think he knew my name the first 10 years I covered the team. So it's kind of funny how that's evolved. But yeah, so I'm a Riley guy. Not. I mean, I'm more of a Heat guy than a Dolphin guy. You guys know that. And it's nothing personal, but it's more so that I had to cover the Dolphins for so many years. My life just disappeared because it was just nothingness, right? Like there was no value to covering the Dolphins for like a 15-year period. Damn. They just sucked the life out of you. Whereas with the Heat, you knew that either it was going to be good or it would be good the next year. With the Dolphins, it was going to be good one year. It was never going to be good again. That's kind of how it works. So sort of how I viewed it.
Once in a generational, you get a good coverage of the Dolphin season. Yeah.
2008, 2016, those were the playoff seasons. So there you go.
Yeah, see, we haven't pissed anybody off yet at press conferences or anything. So, I don't think we've had anybody walk out on us or anything like that. But, I'm sure in time, I
mean, for some, it's a badge of honor. The only person I've really ever pissed off at a presser was Pop, more than once.
Oh, nice.
And not even like I actually got to ask him that many questions over the years, but I was the one who decided to ask about the illegal substitution of Tim Duncan into Game 6 of the finals before Game 7 of the finals, where Pop really wasn't in the mood to discuss that. And I simply asked him, did you recognize at the time that you would have had to forfeit the game, or that you would have been penalized in the game anyway for the illegal substitution of Tim Duncan? I probably shouldn't have used the word illegal. So that's in a general presser, so he didn't like that one a whole lot. And then there was another question I asked him once during the other finals. He says, "I don't mean to be trite, but the triteness of your question deserves no more." So that's another one that Pop not a fan of mine, but other than that,
not a fan of anyone. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Hey, got all
classic Pop.
Yeah, yes. For real. That was very eloquent way of telling you to fuck off, though. I thought that was kind of
cool. Exactly. No, that's exactly right. That's exactly. Well, no, the only coach who's ever told me to fuck off, and again, my daughter's in the room, but the only one to ever tell me that was Nick Saban.
Not surprised.
I told this story many times, but he basically MF'd me at a bar at his coach's show where I was the media guest. While his wife was making goo-goo eyes at him from the front of Gatsby's. Does everybody remember Gatsby's? Gatsby's was like the pool hall in Davie, when they had one in Boca.
Yeah, I remember the one in Kendall. The
one in Kendall. They had those great little egg rolls. I mean, it was good. I really liked Gatsby's. Like OJ McDuffie had all these charity events there, and everything else. And now it's turned into a country bar in Davie, because everything in Davie is a country bar. But for a while it was like an upscale kind of place to go. Yeah. And Saban had his coach's show, and I didn't want to do it first because I didn't like Nick, but also, but the PR staff kept asking me to be a media guest because I'd done it the previous year. I happened to be the media guest. I was forced into it. My arm was twisted on the day that Dave Hyde asked Nick Saban if he was going to be the Alabama coach. And I worked with Hyde. So here I am, the other Sun Sentinel columnist, going to be the media guest. And the first thing Harvey Green, who at the time was PR for the Dolphins, would say to me was, Ethan, please, just don't ask any questions about Alabama. So I'm like, okay, fine. So the two of us are sitting there. So you got to realize the Dolphin season was over. They weren't going anywhere that year because that was the Culpepper year. Disappointment. Weren't going anywhere. And so, there was nothing to ask. So, that day, the Pro Bowl voting came out. So I was like, okay, let me ask the biggest softball I can ask. So I'm like, okay. Jason and Zach made the Pro Bowl, very deserving coach. Was there anybody else on the team that you thought should have been considered?
Mm-hmm. That's simple.
So we got a little audience there at Gatsby's, right? But it was a small audience because nobody cared anymore. And then there was this one guy who used to call in on the phone lines anymore, but even he'd given up on the season. So it was basically just me asking questions. So Nick's looking around. His wife's making Google eyes at him from the front row. And I'm like, and Nick looks at me and he proceeds to name every person in the organization down to the equipment manager. And then we go to break. And Harvey Green turns around and he goes, Ethan, I really want to thank you for asking respectful questions tonight. And Saban whirls around and looks at me before he goes to his wife and goes, that's not a motherfucking respectful question. Now I got to name every motherfucking guy on the motherfucking roster or somebody's going to be motherfucking pissed at me. I got to deal with this shit. And I'm just looking at him. I got 15 minutes left of this thing. And I had a poker game I was supposed to be hosting at my apartment. And I'm thinking, what the hell am I doing here? So I was like, okay. And, here I am, meek, like I'm whatever. I went back, finished the show, and I sent a message to, may he rest in peace, Brian Wiedemeyer, at the time was a friend of mine. It was at the time the president of the Dolphins. And I sent a message to Brian, and I said, listen, I'm not going to make an issue of this. I do not want to ever appear in public with that person again. That's it. Okay? And so but I shouldn't even have done that because basically they, for the next 4 days, tried to make it right. So they kept trying to, every time I went to the locker room to practices, they tried to get me to go up to Nick's office. And I'm like, I don't need to go up to Nick's office. I'm fine. It's over.
Damn,
whatever.
like that.
I'm not making an issue of it. The fourth day, finally, I remember Neil Gulkus, he now works at Homestead. Neil says to me, he says, Ethan, Nick wants to talk to you. So I said, okay. I went up to Nick's office, and I went up with Harvey Green. I'm sitting there. Nick's sitting there eating a tuna fish sandwich at a little table. And he looks at me and he goes, Ethan, did I offend you? And I'm like, no. And he's like, well, my wife says sometimes I say things that I don't mean to say and they offend people. And I just looked at him. I said, you motherfucked me for 5 minutes. What did I misunderstand? And he's like, well, I apologize. And here's the thing. This is how manipulative Saban is. And I give him credit because he may be the greatest college coach of all time. Okay. Is that he's so manipulative. I believe he invited me to his office to make me think he was staying with the Dolphins. Because otherwise, why would you care what the number 2 columnist at the Sun Sentinel thought if you were going to Alabama anyway, right?
Yeah.
So I think looking back at it, that was all manipulated to make me think that he was staying. And of course, a week and a half later,
peace out.
Peace out. He was gone, and he's made $1 billion, and he's basically the governor of Alabama. And I'm sitting here running a little sports network on with Lemon City Live on a Friday night.
Hey, worked out great for you, bro.
Winner.
That's how works.
You've got more followers than all the local radio stations, so I think it's going
doing all right, man.
Well, 560 hasn't tweeted in 11 years, so that's probably why. Let's be
real. Being the governor of Alabama or the king of Tuscaloosa, does that mean anything? No.
It's nothing. I watched Nick many times, go up the elevator and leave his wife and kids downstairs, at owners' meetings. But again, he's one of the best to ever do it.
Definitely.
I would just never do another coach's show with him. That's sort of how I feel.
Well, all right. Well, there's no dickhead coach here who's gonna give you a hard time, man. We're gonna have a good time here. But all right, hey, you just got off a heat call, right? And you spoke to Lowry earlier today, the newest big signing here. All right, we talked to Ricky on Tuesday, and he was giving us a little feedback and trying to sell me on this whole what we're doing for this season. And I told them, all right, we're better than last season, but are we? I mean, what's your take on what's happened here? Because I thought had we pulled a DeRozan with the Lowry, I thought that'd be okay. That could be a serious thing, but obviously we weren't going to have that kind of money to dish out to both guys. You know what I mean? So with what we have right now, how are you feeling as a guy who's seen this team for years now? And, do you feel like this kind of resembles something in the past, or is this something new?
Well, first thing, they did make a run at DeRozan. They tried. And honestly, if Iguodala had played ball with them, they might have gotten him. Andre just wanted to go to Golden State. I mean, and that's, and they were trying to sign and trade Andre to San Antonio or some kind of package deal, which would have given them more money to play with. He didn't play ball. They kind of knew they tried a bunch of different things. They thought they had a shot. I will say this. Now the money, when you look at the money now, and you're saying, okay, $9 million versus $25 million. Okay, how were they ever in the game? Or $27 million? How were they ever in the game for him? But they did think they had some sort of a shot. We've said for a while that, look, the baseline for this offseason was Kyle Lowry. Whatever you feel about his age or the price, the reality is this is what Jimmy's wanted since he got here, was to play with Kyle. And some of the things Kyle said tonight are exactly what we've been talking about on 5 on the Floor, which is that, we've been talking about the idea that Kyle would make Bam better. He talked about that tonight. We talked about the idea that Kyle, would allow Jimmy to play off the ball more often so he doesn't have to bring it up. Talked about that tonight. So this was always about Lowry. The fact that they were able to add Tucker and Markieff Morris to at least, give them a little bit more bulk in their front court rotation, I think it's all positive. Does it make them contenders? That I don't know about.
Man, all I want to ask you about is this Yurtseven guy, man. That is
Yurt
all.
season, bro.
Bro,
Yurt season.
Yes. What do you know about that?
I mean,
what can you tell us?
I mean, all I know is he once scored like 90 points in a game overseas. I mean, I've watched him in both games. I mean, for limited time, and I mean, he's. I mean, look, you're talking about somebody who can stretch the floor, which is something they need next to Bam until Bam becomes a stretch player. But I've been sort of impressed with the rebounding. I think that's something that he can add to them. I don't know how good he's going to be defensively. But look, when the Heat identify a player and they keep him on one of these contracts like they did today, I tend to trust them. So I think it was important that they retain him. We've seen what they've done with the Duncan Robinsons, the Kendrick Nunns, the Udonis Haslams, the Anthony Carters, all these guys over the years, the Tyler Johnsons that they've turned into players, Rodney McGruder. And it looks to me like they may have found another one. So,
damn. Okay. So, all right. You're an insider. You live and breathe Heat stuff. I'm I'm a much more casual fan. Bad fan. So all of a sudden there's this huge giant monster who's, looking like a monster out there playing and it feels like we were talking about it on Tuesday. We have no size. We're really short. Our tallest guy is 6'9".
Right.
And all of a sudden now here we are Friday. Hey, well, there's this guy there. You know what I mean? And it kind of feels like when Whiteside kind of just appeared and all of a sudden, and we had something there. Obviously, I hope he doesn't turn into Whiteside because that was a disaster.
No, it wasn't. But it wasn't a disaster at first, Edwin. That's
long term.
Like people look at, like, they'll say, well, the Tyler Johnson contract, the Hassan Whiteside contract, right? But like those guys played themselves into those contracts. Like whether they should have been awarded or not, the reality is the Heat matched a contract for Tyler Johnson. There was another team that wanted him. The Heat got Hassan Whiteside when there were, on that night, I was covering that night at 12:01. Portland made him a max offer. Dallas made him a max offer. There were 2 other teams ready to make him max offers. They made those guys into players. Now, what's happened to them since, not living up to the contract, bouncing around the league, that speaks to the Heat's development program. Like, these guys are only successful here. The problem is not the developing them. The problem is the keeping them and the paying them. Now, I don't think with Duncan Robinson that's a problem because you're talking about tremendous work ethic, and he has one elite skill, okay, that every team in the modern NBA needs. To me, $18 million is exactly what I said was going to come in at 6 months ago, and it's exactly what it came in at, and I'm fine with that price. Are these bigs going to be enough? I don't know. Dedmon did a really good job for them last year. I feel they can integrate him a little bit more. I think that rebounding and scoring are going to be their 2 biggest issues overall, at least until Depot is back, if he's back, in terms of the scoring stuff. But defensively, and as far as overall passing ability on the team, I think this is going to be a very high-level team. This team is going to be very difficult to play against. They may end up being a better playoff team than a regular season team. And for everybody who says, well, you can't get out of the East, does anybody expect Brooklyn to ever be healthy? Ever?
Exactly.
You know, and so Milwaukee, sure. But you now have a team physically to match up with Milwaukee, and you just took their starting power forward in P.J. Tucker away, some of their physicality. So, look, if you can't build the most gifted team, which is what they wanted to do, but once you had, you knew you weren't going to get Kawhi, Paul George not available, Lillard and Beal haven't really asked out yet. This was the other direction when you couldn't get those guys and Giannis, was to just build a team that nobody wants to play against. And I think this is very Riley. I mean, this is late 90s Riley, but it has a little touch of Spo, because I can tell you the one who wanted to keep Duncan Robinson was Eric Spoelstra, and he wasn't letting go of that. That was not Riley, that was Spo. So they both got a little of what they wanted, and I think they're going to be really compelling. And the only thing I can say about the Heat is, they're always compelling. Okay, they're always compelling, and that you can't say that about every team.
So yeah, even when they have their crappy teams, like with Tyler Johnson and all those guys, then they go on a friggin' 40-1 game,
30-11, the worst thing that ever happened.
Exactly.
What does it tell you? What does it tell you, Gus, about the franchise? When the worst thing that happened to the franchise in the past few years was a 30-11 run. There's a lot of things with the Dolphins, Marlins, and Panthers I can think about, and the Hurricanes. There are a lot worse than that. Okay, but the worst thing that's happened in the Heat was they were too damn successful in the second half of the season when they were ready to tank, finally. Andy Ellisberg had a conversation with Pat Riley when that team started 11-30 and said, we need to have a conversation when I get back about what to do about this team. They never had the meeting. They were supposed to have a meeting with the two of them and with the Harrisons. They never had the meeting because they ripped off 3 straight wins when they came back, and they said, okay, we'll just ride it. It turned out to be the worst possible thing because they paid waiters, they paid James Johnson, and all the rest of them. That's the worst thing that's happened to the Heat. So I think in that case you'll take it.
That's kind of fun. I didn't know that piece of information. What would have happened if they did end up tanking? Like, what would they have done going into the next season?
Well, I'll tell you this. They wouldn't have Bam. Because if you go into that draft, they ended up getting Bam because they drafted lower than they could have drafted. Now, maybe they would have ended up with Donovan Mitchell, who they liked quite a bit, who was taken right ahead of Bam. But there were other players taken ahead of both of them that didn't turn out to be that good. And we've seen, and the Justice Winslow pick was a perfect example of this, is sometimes the Heat are better off when the more heralded player is not the one that falls to them. Because in 2015, they were not planning on taking Justice. They did not think Justice would be there at 10. Their plan was Stanley Johnson. They thought would probably drop. He didn't turn into much of a player. That's not much of a draft, by the way, that whole draft. No. But they sometimes they're and Booker, right? Well, of course, that's the other one. But that's the thing. If Justice was not there, they and Stanley Johnson, they would have taken Devin Booker. I mean, that's who they would have taken. So sometimes you're better off not drafting higher, drafting the guy that everybody else talks about, just drafting the guy who you think fits you the best. Mm-hmm. And in this case, they came out with Bam, and then they came out with Hero, and we'll see what Tyler does this season now.
Oof, man, just to think, man, I was hearing some stuff about what's his name, Justice, now that he's kind of like out there. They were thinking maybe he could come back here, or I don't know what his future's like.
Just
or what
signed with the Clippers today. He signed a 2-year deal with the Clippers. I don't think that was ever seriously considered.
Okay.
They will circle back to guys, but Justice, it did not end well. Those last few months, there was a definite difference of opinion between the organization and Justice about his health. The team usually sides on the caution side. You look at Chris Bosh, Oladipo last year, others. In this case, though, they thought Justice could play, and Justice didn't play. And so, Justice kept looking for more opinions. He was arguing with the doctors, and they just decided he was not a quote-unquote Heat culture guy anymore. And if you look at it, turned out to be the right play. I mean, Memphis didn't get anything out of him. Iguodala and Crowder are not here anymore, but they both played roles on a finals team. And not only that, the thing everybody forgets about that trade, they got rid of the money for Dion and James Johnson in the same deal and picked up 2 guys, one who was a starter and one who was a rotation player on a finals team. It's a great trade. Like, I mean, the Heat don't make a whole lot of really bad trades, really. And that turned out to be a good trade. But yeah, I don't think Justice was ever seriously considered to come back, even though from a role perspective, they could use a ball handler defender off the bench.
Yeah, but I didn't know that it ended that ugly there.
Yeah,
towards the end.
Good.
But yeah, it makes sense. Ethan, we have this team now. Long term, are we just stuck with this team? Do you think there's still an opportunity that this team could look a little different come trade deadline or the season after? Is there a long play here?
Their flexibility is limited now. Until they can unlock that Oklahoma City pick, they really are limited. But they have Oladipo's bird rights going into next offseason. That could present an opportunity for them. They have Tyler Hero, who I think is going to be a hell of a lot better. Than he was last year. I think that having the full off season, also as I talked about in that other radio station that we all used to work at, Tyler's focus was questioned by many in the organization, including teammates last year. I think that he has shown now, at least through his social media posts and some of the stuff I've heard, that he's more serious. I don't have a problem with a kid going to Rolling Loud. I don't know what the hell that was about, but it's more. It's more so.
People just want to yell at him. Just because.
I think he's 21. He's going to go to Rolling Loud. What the hell? But to me, it's more about him getting in the gym and being focused that way. That they want. And when I say the gym, I don't mean shooting hoops. I mean the gym. I mean like training, like that kind of stuff. And he has. If you look at his body this offseason, it looks like he's put on some muscle. They wanted him to do that. And now he's in a more defined role. Like, he's not bouncing between the starting lineup or not. He's the sixth man. Like, they're going to put the ball in his hands coming off the bench and let him play. And I think Tyler could really improve his value either for here or for someone else. So, look, the Heat got Jimmy Butler with no cap space. I never put anything past them. Do they have the most flexibility in the league? No. Are they somewhat committed to this core of Bam, Jimmy, and Lowry, particularly the 4-year extension for Jimmy? Yes. Okay. Is it enough to win the title? I don't know. Okay. A lot of things have to break right, but I do think they'll be in the mix here. And I think they will transition to a Bam led team here in a couple of years, whether Kyle ends up retiring or whether, Jimmy takes more of a back seat. And I think you'll start to see maybe a Jason Tatum, maybe a De'Aaron Fox, maybe some of Bam's friends. Okay. He has a lot of them around the league who want to play with him. People forget he just turned 24. You got some time before he's before he gets anywhere. So I think they're going to be interesting. I really do, and I think Eric is going to mad scientist thing to death, and I'm excited to see what it looks like. They have not. I love Goran Dragic. I love him personally. I love him as a player. He's not a true point guard. He never has been. Kyle Lowry is a point guard. It's what he does. Yeah. He puts people in position. He's a bulldog defensively. They have not had a true point guard since Tim Hardaway in the late 90s, okay? It's been LeBron or Dwayne with the ball in their hands, Mario Chalmers Rio playing off the ball. This is a
Norris Cole, legendary point guard.
Don't get on Norris. He's part of our network now.
I love Norris Cole.
He's our NBA analyst.
You're the one who called him not a true point guard.
You're going to have to explain that one at the next 5 Reasons meeting.
There's 3 things that are going to get me to go right now. 1, I can't insult anybody in our roster. 2, I'm at 5% on my phone because of this day, and 3, I got to put my daughter to bed. But I will say, Kyle Lowry's going to make things look a lot different. He's going to make things look a lot different. Heat fans are not accustomed, especially those who are a little younger, post Big 3, not accustomed to what a point guard does for a team. So this is gonna look different. And Kyle is still playing at a high level. He shot 40% from 3 last year. He defended at a high level. He missed time, but it wasn't because he was hurt like Goran. It was because they shut him down, honestly, because they were half tanking. So I don't. Yeah. And they're playing in Tampa. I mean, seriously. I mean, you've been to Tampa.
Of course, Tampa Raptors, baby.
Has there been a less deserving place to ever have three teams as good as the Rays, the Lightning, and the Bucks are right now? It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Anyway,
it's horrible.
All right. So, go ahead. I just want to say before I go, we love having you guys on the network. We're going to get more and more people on here. So everybody should check out Lemon City Live. This is where we kind of come to wind down on Friday nights.
Appreciate it.
And this is the longest. This is the longest crossover we've ever done.
We made up for all those missing ones.
I'm still coming up the stairs, guys. I promise. right, have a good night, guys.
Appreciate it, Ethan. Take care, man.
Ethan.
Thank you so much. Oh, man, that was the thanks a lot, Ethan Skolnick, the big boss there over at 5 Reasons Sports, man. Achilles, I bet.
So much knowledge, bro. I love his nuggets, bro.
No, he knows what's up,
He's
man.
in there. He's like,
I know.
When people say they're insiders, like, he's legitimately inside that organization.
Oh, for sure, dude. For sure. He's got the organization now inside 5 Reasons with Norris Cole now being the an NBA analyst there. We got to send that clip to
each other.
We got to send that clip to Norris and see.
For sure.
Look what your new teammates said about
Look at that.
Nick Saban won't be the only one to mother F him.
Oh man, no, but hey, Achilles, when he was talking about getting younger and some of those guys, I felt like you were getting kind of excited there, when he was talking about like the younger guys that Bam would be into.
Oh
yeah, because I know you've been clamoring for that,
bro.
Yeah, you've been.
But guess who's his new best friend?
Achilles laugh like
who's his new best friend?
Team USA.
Oh, but then it goes against the curve, against the grain of this young guys stuff that you're talking about. Dame's going on 30, and these guys that you're talking about.
I'm okay with getting someone like 30 to 32.
All
it's
right.
not 36. It's not the same, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man, inside each other, I'm dead, bro. Yeah.
It's called necrophilia.
Oh man, here's Taylor trying to get his F1 takes here, bro. I love that Ethan is a Lewis Hamilton fan. Amazing. Oh man, Gus, that's what she said. There you go. Oh man, hey, I see a couple of recognizable people here from the Twitterverse here, man. Hey, Ethan's a good guy. Thank you guys for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. Make sure to, if you're watching on Twitter right now, man, hit that retweet, hit that like, retweet, and share it with your friends. Share it with you know what I mean. But yeah, who's the guy that you've been really excited about? They were the Cleveland kid, Sexton, right?
If he was a legitimate, if that was like a real possibility,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah. He should have gone to the Olympics for that 3-on-3.
Oh yeah, he could have played 1-on-3 and he would have won.
Exactly.
But yeah, like if that's a guy who's a scorer and a ball handler, you know what I mean? Yeah. And he's young, like that makes sense to me. But again, I understand that that's not the people who run this organization. They don't care about that shit. They're about get vets. Let's try and win now.
Yep.
Thank you, Sean. We finally did it, though. It happened, man, and it was great. Thanks, Sean. He knows what's up. Oh man, but hey, you got a lot of good nuggies right there. You know,
like I said on
Ethan
Tuesday,
has McDonald's level nuggets right there, bro. That's as accurate as it gets right there, bro.
Like I said on Tuesday, the team that they put out there, I'm gonna support, and I'm gonna want them to succeed. When I question moves, it's not because then I want them to fail, so I'm right. I don't care.
No, that's me.
I want them to go out there, and if they win a championship, good. Egg in my face. I'm happy to have that egg in my face. You know what I mean?
I got you.
I'm also not one of these annoying super fans where literally any move they make, greatest move ever. You don't even know, bro.
Like, you don't even know.
Like I said, like Kyle Lowry can literally change this team, but guess what? He doesn't play basketball. Oh. I went back and to make sure that I wasn't crazy, he's played 70 games like 3 times in his career. The whole entire career.
Oh,
and like the last 5 years, he gets to like 60 if you're lucky.
Bro, don't be Buzz Killington all of a sudden now here, bro. Save it for. We just got a good high here with Ethan, man, and he hung out. He gave us some nuggies, told us a good Nick Saban story.
Balance, bro. Listen, you're not gonna get me taking the other side of that piece of shit, Saban, bro. Fuck that guy.
I love it, man. I love it. Oh man. Anyway, good stuff, man. This week has done a lot for my Heat fandom confidence levels.
Lose 3 games in a row, and you're gonna fire.
Well, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Don't even. Just be like, all right, we're gonna watch games, and in a month we'll be back here, and Edwin will say it's the worst team in the world, and everyone's
telling you, bro. Pretty accurate right there. I'm not gonna lie.
Edwin wears his heart on his tattoo sleeve. That's just the way he is.
Man. Tell you, man. No, for real. Hit the panic alarms. Hit the panic alarm. As soon as it happens. What is this? Put your eggs in my face, Achilles. That's how it sounded like. Let's see.
All right.
Oh wait. Someone's calling me out here. What's this? Edwin. My boy, I forgot what his name was. I would have left the Heat flag in the back where he's glasses. Okay.
There's no.
Thanks for vetting that comment, as you always do.
Yeah, I thought it was a good one. Somebody called me by name.
What? So what? That doesn't make. Yeah, read it before you post it.
Hey, I was trying. I can't. Bro,
that one had no punctuation.
Skull hired Juwan Howard. No. That's a horrible statement. Okay. All right. Anyways, all right. Let's move on from the Heat stuff here. All right. We got.
You ruined basketball talk.
That ruined it at the end. My dismount was horrible. The last judge gave me a 3 there. Yeah, I got the twisties up in the air there. I got some packs. We're gonna open that hopefully if we get a little time here. Bringing it back. I've Gus brought up something, and I'm gonna maybe we can do it. I don't know. Gus said I have to sacrifice something that I love, the way Ted Lasso did. You've watched Ted Lasso, Achilles?
No.
Oh, Achilles, you would like it,
dude. You got to get on the Ted Lasso train, bro.
That Apple Plus login, bro. I'll watch it.
Oh, bro. Let's do it.
I don't have an Apple Plus login. It's working right now.
Yeah,
I don't know what I did.
Yeah, Gus is like, yo, I don't have Apple anything. He's like, I'm watching Ted Lasso. I'm like, go, bro, don't say anything. And he's got the new episodes too, though. He's actually ahead of me. He caught up on the whole season, and he's up to date with the new episode that came out already today. He saw it last night. That's how up to date. Well, anyway, there's this thing where you have to sacrifice something that you love to get the bad voodoo juju out, because I apparently gave us all the bad juju. You know what I mean? So. Maybe I don't know what I would sacrifice, but maybe if something comes up here, I don't know. I got to look through some cards, but maybe if we don't get it, I'll do this. If we don't hit the box tonight for the next one, I'll do a sacrifice of something and we'll do it properly and, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But
look,
anyway,
if you want, I'll go first, bro. I will sacrifice Leo Messi from Barcelona.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. What a move.
Yeah.
I appreciate that one. That was
selfless.
You are
because that matters to you because you're gonna stay a Barcelona fan now.
Yeah, bro.
Of course I am.
Yeah, okay. My man knows what's up.
I love Barcelona because of Ronaldinho. You know what I mean?
Look at these eyes.
Yes, that's literally why. When Messi came afterwards, that's like when the Colts got fucking what's his name after Peyton Manning.
Oh, Andrew Luck.
Yeah, except Andrew Luck died. So.
I don't think that's accurate.
Not,
what are you talking about, bro?
he died in
his career died.
His career died, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Achilles.
We're factually unfactual, but that's
that one's really bad there.
Andrew Luck. Breaking news: Lemon City Live reports first. Andrew Luck dead.
Damn, dude. I'm the one who murders the old baseball players. You're taking out recent football.
I'm trying to take the juju away from you, Edwin.
I got you. I appreciate it.
I'm cleansing you.
Maybe I need to pray to Jobu.
Yes.
Jobu in Major League. Yeah. Well, we did that one time. Remember we had the altar to Boggs? I have the San Lázaro candle there and everything, bro. And we brought chicken. I brought chicken wings for the chicken man, bro. So if it doesn't happen today, I'll come up with a good sacrificial thing. You've already. Huh?
I had 4 chicken tenders before the show.
Oh, that's a good sign. That's a very, very good sign there. Let's see if it carries over. But anyway, you're sacrificing. Yes, look at that. It's going to happen. You're sacrificing Barcelona, Messi. Yeah. So, all right. Well, news is he's gone out of Barcelona now. Achilles, you're still not.
No. I'm not saying he's not going to go to PSG. What I was telling you guys is I have a problem with reporters purposely putting bullshit titles on their stories to get clickbait.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I got the same alert on my phone. Leo Messi leaving Barcelona. I was like, I got to read this. And the first thing it says is, they just hit some snags and they're going to keep talking. Which is fine. Like, I don't understand why you can't put that. You could put talks breakdown between Messi and Barcelona. What's going to happen next? Not he's leaving, because it's not true.
Yeah. All right. See? But it's a sensational story, though. It is,
what I'm saying. You don't need to sensationalize it more by lying in your title.
Exactly.
Right.
That's my problem.
They're asking for the
PSG's like, PSG done deal. It's like, no, bro. Until it's signed, it's not a done deal. You can say in talks, in advanced talks. It's around the corner. There's a million things you can say. You can just put Leo Messi, and that's it. And you're gonna get clicks. You don't have to lie to people.
I agree.
Where's the Andrew Luck is still alive banner from Dennis? There it is. Andrew Luck is still alive. There you go, Gus. Filling in for Dennis here. I like it. Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. I feel you. Also, 4 chicken tenders. Gus, kind of lightweight. I mean,
okay, Eben, you don't even finish your pizza.
That's right, Gus did.
Get out of here.
Oh, you got served.
I had like 1.5 pizzas that day.
Yeah, that's right. You know what, Eben? Oh no! I get sent to the pit there, bro. That was a good one. Good call, Gus. I gotta play it fair. Gotta play it fair. Even though I got the NWO shirt, I should just pick on whoever I want and beat you up like they did. But all right. So Messi, the big talk here. My big question is, if he goes to PSG, is Neymar giving up that number 10? Like, that's a serious question here. Because I can't see Messi playing. I know he used 19 when he came in with Barca. I don't know if there's already a 19 on PSG. But when you got the greatest player, maybe of all time, coming over to your team with still prime, gas left in the tank there, coming off a good season, you know what I mean? And you don't give him the 10 that he's, worn for the last decade as an icon, like, that's gonna be weird, man. Like, is there?
I think it's a passing of the torch kind of move. Even though Neymar is broken, I wouldn't necessarily want to pass the torch to that guy. But still, I think that that's his boy. I think that's what he's gonna end up doing.
Yeah, that's my thing. You can say what you want about Neymar, but the guy respects specifically Leo Messi.
Yeah.
Because when he went to Barcelona, that's the person who whipped him into fucking shape.
Yeah.
And you can see that's carried on since he's left after he got fucking smoked in the Copa America final. And what is he doing? He's over there giving him hugs and he's so happy. Like, if he's gonna do something selfless, it would be for Leo Messi. So if it's like a big deal, I wouldn't see Neymar pulling a diva move like, no, I want to keep it. I feel if it was anyone else, he'd tell him to go, fuck off.
Yeah.
But for Messi, I think he'd be like, bro, here, take it off my back. I will put the new pressing on myself. This is for you, dude.
Yeah, he's got to rock like give him like an 11 or something. I don't know. Is that Di Maria's number though? I think in PSG, I think he's 11. They can rearrange some numbers. Nobody's gonna care. You know what I mean? But Messi's got to rock the 10 over there.
Here's the thing: is Leo Messi good enough to make PSG relevant? Because no matter what they do, they're PSG and they always fucking.
I got him.
I'm talking about, can he get rid of the way we're trying to get rid of the bad juju from Edwin? Can he somehow erase the history of them, no matter how good the players are, that they're always going to end up choking?
Oh, I got him going out in the round of 16. Somehow, some way, Dortmund or some upstart team is just gonna like punch him in the face.
Rouge is gonna come out and like just take
Neymar's gonna be injured. He's gonna miss the last month of the season. Then there's like that sister's birthday party that always comes around during Champions League that he can't miss. And it's just gonna be another shit show there. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some weird team. It's like an AC Milan. Like it's some obscure, not as powerful team.
You gotta party for your sister's birthday, bro.
For sure.
You gotta do it.
I'm telling you, man. Hold my scotch. I want to see Messi and CR7. We did a whole episode on that about almost a year ago. Or
hey, you're gonna get the next best thing, which is Leo Messi with Sergio Ramos.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Messi, Ramos, and damn, you got Mbappe here, Neymar. No, that team is loaded with just faces.
I'm not saying they're not loaded. I'm just saying, but at the end of the day, they're PSG, and there's something about that team where it's just like, no, you don't get anything.
For sure. Ramos is going to have an accumulation of red cards. It's going to force him to miss the round of 16 game. Mbappe is going to go on some cold streak where he hasn't scored in like 5 games and he just doesn't know what's going to happen. Neymar's on the injured list and Messi's going to be lining up to take some free kick and going, where the hell is everybody? You know what I mean? And it's just going to be a whole shit show. But
he's going to be like, I don't need anybody. Free kick, goal.
For sure. But to go back to what Hold My Scotch was saying, yeah, we actually did a whole episode on that. And I had this, I still thought that would have been the best thing ever. If Ronaldo went back to Barcelona, I made that whole sales pitch for that. And it was phenomenal. I would have been such a super fan of that. Oh, man. Just to see those two guys working together. Unfortunately, we're going to get Neymar and Mbappe. I mean, damn, what a horrible consolation prize. But, I would have been all about it.
What sucks with Messi going to PSG is that who has the rights to Ligue 1, or however you pronounce it?
Oh, it might save BN, dude.
BN has it?
Maybe. That might literally save BN because right now it's not looking good for that channel, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, the American version. They dominate sports around the world. I'm just talking about the American channel.
But the American version, over in Doral or whatever, wherever their offices are, they're celebrating right now. Those bosses are like, please.
Bro, I'm pretty sure the owner of PSG, who's also the owner of BN Sports, I think, bought Messi just to save that office.
It's an inside trader move.
Yeah, it's a hard flex.
And this sucks
right there,
for ESPN because they're doing their first year of La Liga.
Yeah, and they don't have anybody.
Oh,
No Messi, no
like a
Ronaldo.
legit fan of one of those teams, like.
Yeah, it's a tough sell right there, man.
Like, listen, I'm all about Atletico Madrid, but they don't play like an attractive game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it's
wait, this guy is bringing up. I don't know if this is what he's trying to bring up, but it made me think here. Well, any chance Ronaldo goes to PSG? Because I know there was the rumor of that too. He was kind of getting tired of Juve, and he was looking to, bounce ship, and he didn't want to go. I don't think he can go back to Spain because of all the. He got arrested already for tax thing.
Everyone gets arrested. Everyone gets
exactly.
Everyone, literally, everyone evades their taxes in Spain, and then you pay like a fine. And they're like, okay,
you pay a fine, but if it happens a second time, you can't pay the fine anymore. You actually have to serve some time. And I think since he's already done that, he doesn't want to risk it. Apparently, because obviously when you got that much money, there's some sneaky stuff going on there. I'm not accusing him of money laundering, but who knows what's happening. But anyway, is there a chance here that could this PSG just say, hey, you know what? While we're at it, bring in Ronaldo. And I mean, we heard he's unhappy. Any chance? I mean, because that could be freaking crazy, dude. If the three of them.
We're talking about cornhole.
Oh,
yeah, dude, cornhole Super League, bro. Come on.
Yo, Johnsonville, baby, let's do it.
Listen, the financial fair play rules in FIFA are a joke, but you can't do that.
Why couldn't you do that though, man?
They'd have to at least pretend to find you. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
if Chelsea can get hit with it because they're loaning out to many more people.
Yeah, bro, for real.
Messi and Ronaldo in the same year. That has to violate some sort of financial fair play rule.
All they got to do is sell enough jerseys to make their revenue up to pay them. That's it.
No, they have the money. That's not the problem. They have the money to pay it. They just oh, hey, look, the oil field, boom. It's literally pouring money all over the floor. I'm just saying there's supposed to be rules where there's not a salary cap, but you can't do.
It's pretty much you can't spend more than you make in a season. If they have those two guys on the team, they'll make stupid ass money.
Yo, okay, so let's say Ronaldo joins Messi here. Which is the hotter jersey to get? Is it the Messi PSG or is it the Ronaldo PSG? Ooh.
Oh, it's gonna be a PSG jersey where it's like half Messi and half Ronaldo.
Mesnaldo or Romessi? Roessi.
Ronzi.
Oh man. Dude, but real talk though. So realistically, this guy Ronaldo's not gonna go to PSG. That'd be man, the earth would just blow up. I mean, the internet would literally blow up if they both join there, which I'm all for it. Again, I'm all for chaos and just blowing things up and making something crazy out of nothing. But real talk, that's not gonna happen. But what could happen here is obviously what looks like most likely to happen, since they've already booked the the Eiffel Tower for some type of announcement on the 10th here. So just in a couple of days, early next week here, we might have an answer. Watch them just announce Lukaku or something like that, and it's not Messi. You know what I mean?
Sneak attack. Pochettino already said that he confirmed that they are in talks with him.
Yeah, but watch it be and here is Lukaku.
He's going to Chelsea. He's going back home.
Yeah, and Messi goes to Chelsea. Oh, man, there we go. I'm all for that. But anyway.
There's zero chance of that.
No chance. I don't want him anyway. I don't want him. Here's the Illuminati coming into play here on the 10th. Messi, number 10. See, this is why we have the good people here, coming up with the good ideas and making things happen. Oh, nice job, Yami. Good call there. Yeah, it's written already, bro.
It's happening.
So, all right. So, how hot is that PSG number 10 Messi jersey going to be? Because I'm already thinking of which one to get, bro.
People buy the PSG jersey already. I guarantee you, there's people who buy that jersey that don't follow soccer. It's a brand at this point.
I got two of them there already.
I got those Jumpman ones. Forget it.
That's the one I don't got. That's the one I don't have.
That's what I want. I want a Messi Jumpman PSG jersey.
And this
my two favorites in one jersey. Come on, bro.
And then you always do a collaboration with some really fancy brand. So now there's going to be an off-white PSG fucking Messi jersey that's going to be $50,000 and somehow they're still going to sell 10,000 or like $100,000 or something insane like that.
For sure. Hey, real quick, for all those watching on YouTube, on the 5 Reasons YouTube, make sure to hit like and subscribe there for their content. And if you can be so kind, go up to your little search bar there and hit Lemon City Live and, give us a follow there, or definitely go on to our Twitter. I don't know what Achilles is doing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Live YouTube. Okay.
I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional, bro.
You are. I'm sorry I ever questioned you, man. But anyway, we got that. If you can go onto our Twitter as well, Facebook, IG, anywhere you find Lemon City Live, that's us, man.
Yeah.
Any little
Lemon
like,
City Live everywhere.
Yeah, man. Any little like, if you like what we're doing here, if you like the nonsense that's coming out of our mouths, and then give us a like. And if you don't, then give us a like as well too, bro. Because why not, man? Keep tabs on the people you hate. Let's see here. Anyway, and if you're new to the show, maybe this will kind of entice you to come back around for a round 2. We haven't done this. This is the part where we're gonna lose everybody here. Yeah. Watch the viewership drop this is strictly for us. If you stuck around this long, thank you. But it's happening here, right?
We're pulling the bogs, and I'm gonna chug my beer.
Bogs. All right.
If we pull the bogs, I'll run downstairs and I'll find something.
Yes. We'll do this. All right. So let's bring up. Let's tell people what's going on here. It's this is a segment we call Doing It for the Pogs. Shout out to Daniel and Alex, aka. Oh, okay. And all right, there you go. Shout out to Daniel and Alex. Okay, I know who this is. All right, Messi to PSG is official. Man, this whole thing is blowing up. Sorry, my bad. Anyway,
you don't have to read all of them out loud without reading them beforehand.
So here's a pack of 1988 Donruss, and the whole purpose of the next 10 minutes here while we do this unveiling and packing here is to go through a little history lesson of baseball, and at the same time, the big goal here is to snag a Wade Boggs baseball card, and if we do, shit's gonna get crazy. All right, so
so much.
Here we go. All right, just ripped open. This is a pack. This has been sealed since 1988. That always trips me out, dude.
Older than me by a
older than
year.
Achilles.
Damn.
Unbelievable. All right, here we go. So the first card is a trash card. It's this little puzzle card here. All right, here we go. Let's see who we can make fun of here, okay? Because that's usually what it's turned out to, is where we shame people from the 80s. You know what I mean?
Their weird mustaches and hair hanging out the front
exactly.
of the
Look at this guy, Dave Parker. He's not looking too... let me get the right angle there. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Dave Parker, not too bad.
Yeah.
But he looks like he's playing like in a beer league. That's just not a good look for the guy.
I do like beer.
Yeah. Oh, here, Eric Show me a better haircut, bro. Because what's with this crap from the 80s again, bro?
He looks like Uncle Rico.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's definitely a little Uncle Rico action right there. Look at him. Eric Show, I do got a stat on this guy. If I'm not mistaken, and we don't have Dennis here with today's stats, our stats department, but Eric Show,
time traveling stats department.
He would time travel and verify this, but Eric Show is the guy who gave up Pete Rose's all-time hit to become the all-time hit leader, which was like 4,000.
Spicy sports nuggie if I've ever heard of it.
There's a little spicy sports nuggie right there, man. Todd Worrell. This is just random-looking dude. Nobody cares. He's got nothing. Here we go.
Adam, you gotta fix your internet situation, bro.
What's going on? Am I coming in bad?
Oh,
is the card from the 80s or the camera? It's a little of both. I'm really, am I coming out bad? Oh man, my apologies. I'll try to fix it here. Let me see. Oh wait, maybe I can
throw yourself off. Come back. Ooh, now he froze himself.
Oh Lord.
Oh, it's been a while since we've had Edwin uses the internet.
Yeah, wait, you guys see me or no?
Yes.
Okay, is it better?
A little bit.
A little better?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll see. All right, let's just go through these a little quickly here. This guy, Don Corleone here, Don Carman, nothing, just not very good looking. You know, I gotta hand it to New Era. You know, they came around and they started making the hats a lot better. Look at that, like you see when you get the dents on the hats on the side like that, like it just didn't fit right. Oh man, it's just bad out of focus. Hold on. Okay.
I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was such a bad look in the 80s, man. All those hats were like that. All right.
You know who does that a lot? Mitchell and Ness hats.
Yeah, because they're trying to like make things cool from back in the day.
Yeah.
You know?
I just feel like I always thought for the longest time that I was like, bro, is my head too little for this hat? And I think it's a little bit of both, but still.
All right, I'm going to go through these here, and if I see something that's cool, I'll show you. All right, this is still one of my most favorite underrated uniforms, those old White Sox from the late 80s there. I have that hat. My hat looks a lot better than that guy's.
Floyd Benjamin?
Floyd Bannister.
Bannister, wow.
You know what it is? It's just that the camera keeps focusing on my beautiful face. Look at that. All right. Oof. Anyway, let's see. Okay, I got an Odabe McDowell. Yeah, I remember this guy played for the Braves for a little bit, but nothing. We've had him before.
He started a fast food restaurant chain, too.
Yeah, look at that. Here we go. Andy McGaffigan. Wait, maybe I take this
Andy McGaffigan?
McGaffigan. Look at that name.
Nick Gaffigan.
Yeah, Andy McGaffigan
is a hell of a name, bro.
That is a good-looking dude right there.
That's a hell of a stash for a hell of a name.
I'm telling you, bro. That guy
what a great
should have been a Hall of Famer.
Jersey.
Hall of Famer right there. McGaffigan.
McGaffigan.
All right.
He was from Minnesota.
Here we go. We got Steve Farr. I got nothing on this guy. That's just a bad-looking card.
Steve Farr.
Yeah.
Yep, that's someone's dad.
That guy's...
Yep.
His name isn't really Steve Farr. It's just he's always making that face like he's looking far away. That's what it is.
Telling you, bro, trash. All right, I'm going through the rest of this 88 pack, and it sucks. I got nothing here that is even worth showing here. So, all right, we're trashing that.
You did that to yourself, so
it's all right.
He was like, "I want the Dale Murphy cards."
Hey, it's all right. You know what? He played in 1988, so it's a fair thing. He should come out there. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. I got to open now. All right, next up real quick here is Flair 93. These are the premium. These are the Photoshop cards. These are the really nice stuff here, all right? So let's
Photoshop
do
was
that.
around in the 80s?
Yeah, no, the 90s, bro. 90s, 93. Here we go. We're going to slide it open. Whoop. And we look at the back here. Whoop. Nice and sealed. Yay. No cheating. No cheating. Looking at the last card here.
Thing that you do, like this is a game that you could cheat at.
Yeah, I know. Hey, bro, I'm a fair guy, bro. I'm a fair guy. I see the first card already is very nice.
You're a fair guy, except when you cheated us and you put a fake Boggs in there.
You know, I didn't know I was sitting on a really cool idea that would take over a year now to finish. You know what I mean?
Fault.
I know, my fault completely. All right, here we go.
Wait a minute. I think you better call somebody.
For real, dude. For real. All right, first up, Vince Coleman. Yo, this is a nice looking card right here. Vinny Coleman was the opposite of there you go. Of Ricky Henderson. That was like his man right there. You know what I'm saying? This is good. Bunch of steals. We've had this guy before. Rene Arocha, the pride of Cuba, the first defector to play in the 90s right there, man. That's a cool card, bro.
That hat sucks, though.
Really, I like the blue Cardinals hat. You don't like it?
It doesn't match.
The fit is weird there, yeah. But I like it. Yeah, it's true. It kind of doesn't match. I never realized that.
I don't like anything Cardinals.
Yeah, I feel you. Oh, okay. Here we go. We got something nice. This is nice, at least. All right. How about a little prime time?
Oh, that's a good one.
Look at that. That's a good-looking guy right there.
Why do you have to play for the Braves, though? Like any other team, and I could support it more, but...
Really? You're not a fan of him on the Braves?
No, I'm not a fan of the Braves in general.
Okay. I see you.
Those fools.
Look at that, dude. Look, that's a good-looking card, because, look, you got him in the nice power stance, and then you got the blended, Photoshop background there with the glamour shot. You know what I mean? That's a good-looking card.
I have a question. Do the Braves do the Seminole chop because of Deion Sanders? Like did he make it like a thing like, hey, we got this guy, we might as well.
Telling you, it's weird. I don't know. Could be. Yeah, I mean, because the Braves did get relevant in the 90s when Seminoles were taking off. Anyway, here we go. Paul O'Neill. That's a good Yankee right there, man. He part of those camera, didn't I? Oh, there I am.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
Hey, Paul O'Neill, nice card. All right, we're gonna go through this one quickly here. Who do we got? BJ Surhoff. Nothing
Great
there.
Name.
It is. We've had that guy before, though. Jose Leaned. Hey, here's a 97 Marlin. But before he was a Marlin, this is Jim Eisenreich.
No, I don't care.
No, you don't care? All right, no Jim Eisenreich. Who's this? Hey, not to be confused with the hotel chain, Howard Johnson.
Oh,
that's a good name.
How many people in our audience know what a Howard Johnson is? I've even heard of it other than it possibly being someone's name.
I'll tell you, bro. Hojo, baby. Hojo. Let's see. Braves won the chip in 94. Nope, there was a strike. The Braves won it in 95. There was no champion in 1994. Let's see here. Oh, we've had this guy on before. Delano DeShields from the Expos.
Oh, flip shades. That's all you need.
Flip shades. Like solid looking card.
Thumbs up.
Yep. You know I love flip
But
shades.
this guy, remember, he's the one who got traded for Pedro Martinez.
Pedro.
That's right. This is a sick looking card. Let me see if I can get this on here. This is my boy, one of my all-time favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Significantly much better than
bro, RJ Birdkiller.
RJ Burkett. Oh, that's right. This is your fantasy guy right here, bro.
Yeah.
Man, dude, I'm trying to get it a good angle here, but it's not working.
Put it closer to your face.
You gotta hold it long enough for it to, you know.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you're like, oh, here, this, like this.
There.
Here,
Zoom in. I got it. Zoom in. No, I don't. Okay, I thought I did.
That's it, but
anyway,
everybody knows it's Randy Johnson. Come on.
Randy.
We know a big
Johnson.
unit when we see one, all right, bro?
That's right. Ew, we got a big unit there. All right, so we're wrapping up that set there. All right, man. Looking like we got one pack left here. I'm still optimistic, but I'm also ready to sacrifice something next week. So I just got to pick what it is. But right now, it's my favorite pack. It's where I reminisce on 1993. Let's see. Here we go.
Is that the greatest beat in the history of hip-hop?
That's the greatest hip-hop beat ever, bro. Pete Rock.
Oh, the reminisce over you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God, dude.
Classic.
Troy.
I will die on this hill. There's not enough horns in music nowadays. There isn't. And it makes
something
music
we can
worse.
agree on.
All right. Hey, here we go. We're starting off the pack with a really nice card. How about this? How about the National League MVP from 1992? Who was that?
1992
National League MVP.
Wade Boggs.
Oh, wrong. No. How about this guy, Gus?
Oh.
Barry Bonds.
Look at that.
Look at that one. His body matched his head.
Pirates Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds. That's right, bro.
Look at those shoes.
Always wanted
look at those kicks, though.
Yeah, those are nice, right? Those are some Lemon City cleats right there. I always wanted a Barry Bonds Pirates jersey. Okay, next up.
2 90s or before jerseys that you want.
Oh, Barry Bonds Pirates definitely up there. Oh, I've been fortunate. I snagged the Randy Johnson, and I got a Griffey recently. I gotta think, but I know that's definitely one of them right there. I feel like, there was no Dale Murphy in the 90s, really, that would be worthwhile getting. Bro, I gotta go with the Canseco A's, probably. That's an old school one, you know.
Yep.
He got mentioned in the new
yes,
Billy Corbin.
I watched the first 2 episodes of Cocaine Cowboy yesterday, and it's great. And there's a Jose Canseco sighting and mention it right at the beginning. You know what I mean? Sacrifice those bases. It's gonna happen, man.
Maybe
you
need to collect all the really bad ones. And do like a bonfire outside.
That sounds good. I might do that. Oh, Roberto Alomar. Solid. Always a good one. Oh, you know what? Maybe a Roberto Alomar Blue Jays jersey. That would have been real nice. Here we go. Oh, how about Tom Emanski's defensive drills video? Fred McGriff. You don't remember that commercial? That's a good-looking card there.
I remember Scruff McGruff.
Well, Fred McGriff, you don't remember these commercials they used to show on like ESPN or something about the defensive drills that produce back-to-back champions? It's like a little league training video. You remember that? Anyway, that's for like real nerd stuff. Anyways, that commercial used to be on all the time. But Fred McGriff right there, he could be teetering with the Hall of Fame one day.
All right.
Oh, this guy! Look at Luis Gonzalez here on the back. That is not a good looking.
Bro, he looks like the alien in Signs.
Yeah. Oh man, where's Mel
really
Gibson?
Thin. He's really thin in there.
That is not a good look. This guy went on to hit a walk-off single about less than 10 years later to win a World Series. Unbelievable. And that is how I'm sure he doesn't have this picture framed up anywhere in his house. That is a bad
What did he play
look.
for there? Arizona?
Yeah, he was for Arizona there. All right, next up here, we got John Burkett. I got nothing with him.
I remember the thing. You just completely brushed me off, bro.
What? Oh, wait, what did you say? I'm sorry.
I said I remember the thing.
What was the thing, though?
That he played for Arizona.
Oh yeah, I mean, when I said he had the walk-off in the World Series, I thought he was assumed.
There's been hundreds of World Series.
My apologies. I hadn't done this in a while. I hadn't done this in a while. I need to get back into it.
Oh, that's such a basic.
Yeah, that was like basic baseball 101 there. You know what I mean? You need a Jim Tomei jersey. Solid. Okay, I would definitely go Indians. Jim Tomei. Hey, did you hear the latest on the?
Box, obviously, but
yeah, that was the right answer.
Yeah. Frank Thomas. I don't know if he even knew he was even playing then.
Did you know? Did you hear the latest on the Cleveland Guardians drama?
No.
So they've announced this team, right? And they're going to change the name, and they released the logos and everything. Well, apparently there's already a Cleveland Guardians roller derby team in Cleveland, right? And they're playing hardball. They're like, yo, we have the website clevelandguardians.com, and we've been this.
Changes like CG baseball or whatever. Like,
but they're like, yo, you want it? You got to pay us, And the
smart move.
I guarantee you they'll get $0. Especially
I don't know, man.
I guarantee it.
I think they got a chance here. I think they got a chance.
MLB team's like, oh no, we're being held up by a roller derby team.
I just think if you're gonna do this, you should have done this. You should have done your homework before you announced the team name. Like, yo,
homework anymore.
Rule number 1. Who does homework anymore? Rule number 1.
I'm being like, we talked about the logo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so busy. So like that's just whoever the higher up was like, no, I like it like this. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
They're just doing stuff out here.
They should have just called themselves the Cleveland Wild Things and had a silhouette of Charlie Sheen. That's what they should have done. Just a mullet, yeah. Charlie Sheen
on
the back.
It would be on the C. It has like a mullet coming off the back.
Yeah, that would have been so good.
Or just no. Just the weird little.
The zigzag of his hair.
The zigzags on the back. And put a baseball on top of it. That's it.
No balls and logos, bro.
All right, fine. No balls and logos. That's what she said. Let's see here. I'm looking through the rest of these cards. I got nothing, bro. I got a Tom Candiotti. That's nothing. I got a. Oh, this guy's got a good name. How about this guy? All right, let's see. He was a rookie. And I think with this name, this is why he didn't last very long.
Can the roller derby sue?
I don't know if they could sue, but they could just look it up.
They just have the domain.
Yeah, or they have like the name and branding and stuff.
Sue can definitely roller derby.
Okay.
Yes.
That's solid. All right. Last card here. We got no bogs today. But we're gonna finish it off with this guy's name. Look at this guy's name.
Oh. Wait a second. What is it?
You can't get it. Just say
you gotta hold it. Hold it.
Oh, Scooter. Scooter Tucker.
Scooter Tucker, baby.
Oh.
That's a man who should be driving a tractor, not playing baseball.
Scooter Tucker. He sounds like he works at Fox News.
Anyone named Tucker, you're just automatically suspect about now.
Look at that guy.
And Scooter.
Scooter Tucker right there. Look at that guy's face. Oh man. No. They said smile. He said no.
He's upset, bro. He just saw like an interracial couple holding hands, and he's not happy about it.
I'm telling you, bro.
Lemon City does not carry the views of its hosts. Please don't sue a Scooter. Just calling me racist.
That was for you, Scooter. Congratulations. Hey, anybody who's watching who wants any of these cards, just send us a DM, man. Like, I don't know if you're really excited about a Scooter Tucker, but if you want it, bro, it's yours. Other than that, I got nothing, man. It was a dry night here with this, but you know what? Next Friday, if we do this again, it's going to happen because sacrificing some stuff. Scooter is from man, where is he from actually? Hold on, let me see.
It says it right there.
Well, I don't know. Is that real?
I think
that's a real place.
He's following our joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't read the where this guy's from in real. I can't. My eyes are bad. All right. Anyway. Yeah.
What are you gonna sacrifice next week for the box?
I don't know, man. Maybe I'll put it up in the Daily Lemonade. I'll put it up like a poll or something and have people pick.
Ed was gonna put like the top 5 things that he doesn't mind losing. Guys, which one of these of my 5 favorite things should I sacrifice? That's such an Edwin move. Right?
I'm gonna do a top 5 of sacrificial things.
Like a half-eaten box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This basketball I never use.
all my vegetables.
You jerk! I hate you. But that's funny. All right. Well, I got nothing except vegetables and a bunch of old baseball cards here, and maybe mesothelioma. Mesothelioma. According to who was it that said that? Was that Alex or Scotch? Somebody said I was gonna get sick opening these cards.
You know what you should sacrifice? One of your Chelsea jerseys.
Oh, be careful, bro. I mean, I love my boy, bro, but I got we'll see.
Hey, you don't fit into all of them anymore.
But I do fit into most of them. All right, jerk. Don't forget, we got Anthony McGaffigan is
one that's too small.
I'm just saying we should meet up and have a bonfire.
I'm definitely willing to burn some of these cards, bro, for sure.
I'm down to have a bonfire.
Down to burn some of these bad boys.
Some chicken, a bonfire.
Well, we're gonna have some brewskis on Sunday. All right, I'm looking forward to that.
We're gonna hit the links.
We're gonna be over somewhere by the falls golfing. So if you guys wanna, hang out, we'll be out there. And if you want to hang out with your favorite,
that's how golf courses work.
Yeah.
But
hey, bro,
totally
just come and hang out. That's
totally,
bro. Every time I see Tiger Woods on TV playing golf, there's a million people following.
Yeah, everybody's just hanging out with the guy. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So it'll be something good there. Oh, we got some suggestions here. Sacrifice your car AC for a day, man. Maybe I'm willing. I'm willing. We got to make this happen here because when we get this Boggs, man, it's gonna be like super lit. Oh wait, I have to click the wrong. Hey, somebody keeps asking you to play D&D, bro.
I keep trying to put it together, but the rest of the party, aka Edwin and Gus, don't fucking commit.
Don't you
get on them, not me.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. Any last words here? Been a good show, man. Big thanks to Ethan. Big thank you to everybody on that tuned in from 5 Reasons, our regulars, the Taylors, the Ebbins, everybody else that hung out with us and shared in the laughs and shared in those what do we call those things again? With Ethan there, all those spicy sports nuggies that we had there, man.
Scared the shit out of me.
There was such a delay. I was like, was he waiting for us to say something?
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to all those baseball players that we made fun of today.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Scooter Tucker. If you aren't a racist, we're sorry. But if you are, fucking
yeah. Pretty much. Out of everything from today, I'm only 3 worth separating here with a little Deion Sanders, Barry Bonds, and Randy Johnson.
You, dude.
Edwin, you have homework.
Make sure you separate them, and we're gonna do a bonfire.
You have homework, Edwin. You have to find out if the Braves started doing the Seminole chop when Deion got there.
Okay.
Or if they had already done it before.
All right.
That's your homework.
I feel like they've probably been wrong. Yeah. We'll see. I think it's definitely. I think it predates Deion, but we'll see. You never know. But anyway, all right. Thanks everybody for hanging out and kicking it with us. We appreciate it. Shout out to Scooter from Locks. Yeah, he gets it. That guy, shout out to Scooter. Catch the show on Fox News later tonight, following our show.
Wait, don't say that because that makes it sound like we're on Fox News.
Yeah.
I didn't say we're on the same network. I'm just saying he comes on after us.
When you say it like that, people infer certain things, bro.
I got you. All right. Any other housekeeping for now? We'll be back on Tuesday. We got the Plug Talk guys coming in on Monday.
Yep.
And other than that, everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe and be careful out there. We'll see you next week. Adios, amigos.